Hey guys, and welcome to a new series about the Minecraft mod Terrafirmacraft. Now, this mod changes a lot about the game, but I'll talk about that as I'm actually playing. Now this series is gonna be sort of a tutorial slash let's play, and by let's play I mean the conventional I'll play the game, and by tutorial I mean I'll be explaining some of the stuff that's different from vanilla as I play. I'm just staying here letting the world load because I just spawned in. I haven't moved. But I'll go ahead and start pointing stuff out, something you've probably already noticed. Now, most people, whenever they start playing this game, what they notice first, before the different types of trees and colored dirt and colored grass, are these small rocks that are everywhere. Now, these are very important because these are actually one of the first... I don't want to get started before it gets too late in the day. These are actually one of the first things you're going to want to start breaking whenever you start, because these are what you make tools out of, because you cannot make a stone pick. You can't even make a wooden pick. You can't make any wooden tools at all, in fact. So you have to use these rocks. What type of rock is this? Shirt. Now, I will say that I normally whenever I play this game, I normally have the wiki up on outside of the window, so excuse me as I pull this up. Okay. So, like I said, you need to punch... Wow, that's a nice mountain. You need to punch these stones, not for these rocks that you're getting, because you make your first tools out of these. And you also get these... Every now and then you'll get one of these things. Now, this is a ore, which you will eventually smelt into metal. Now, this is a small bismuthinite. That gives you a metal called bismuth. I need to get some tools. Now, you get sticks by breaking leaves, not by... crafting wood. You can also walk through leaves, as I'm showing by jumping into them. I'm going to get as many sticks off as I can, and I'll be right back. After stripping these two trees clean, I did leave a stick if I just can't reach it. I now want to cut them down so I can get their wood. Now, in order to craft a stone tool, you first need to have at least 2 of the same type of stone in your hand, and you need to right-click on the ground, a wall, it doesn't really matter. Now, to make an axe, before I start talking about how to make stuff, this is called your napping window with a K. I'll put the word napping up if I remember to in editing. But in order to make an axe head, you take out, well, it doesn't matter the order, but you take out those 2 blocks, and then you take out these and mirror on the other side. So like that. And then that gives you a stone axe head. Now it only gives you the axe head, so then you need to combine that axe head with a stick. Did I not put a stick up there? So now I have a stone axe. Now I'm going to cut down these trees. Now, to anybody that's played Terraria, this will be a very familiar way of cutting down a tree, where you take out the bottom block, and unlike Minecraft where the rest of the tree floats, you break it, and the whole tree falls down. Now, it's supposed to break all the leaves on it, but there's a bug in the latest build where they don't break. So you're just gonna have to deal with breaking the last leaf if you don't want to have floating blocks everywhere, because it's very rare that you'll have floating anything in Terrafirmacraft. Okay, so we have 10 logs, 11 logs. Now I'm going to leave something over here to mark that I found bismuth or bismuthinite over there, and one there, and I'll explain why in a later. Now I'm going to go around and start gathering these wood and these rocks. What type of wood is this? Chestnut, okay. And I will be back as soon as I get enough. After punching down enough for 3 stacks of logs, now the stacks in Terrafirmacraft do work on a different set of rules. It goes by size and weight. As you can see, medium weight, medium size, while this is medium weight, very small size, and light and tiny. So after punching down, it's now nighttime. Now, there are the same exact mobs as last one. There's this creeper, but I will, as long as nothing else shows up, I will come over to this creeper and just give him a hug. Because creepers do very little damage in Terrafirmacraft because of the... See, I took more damage falling than from the actual creeper, because of the modified health system. Now if you did notice, I have a different health and hunger bar and also blue underneath, and that is actually thirst. Now thirst is something that they have just implemented in the game, so as of this recording, and it is early May 2013, you can refill your hunger just by jumping into water like that lake over there. Now my next goal or priority is going to be fire and food. So luckily I happen to have a sheep right here. I'm going to kill it using a knife, which you make by napping your stones like this. Now, I'm pretty sure that these can be, like, shifted over left and right, however many, like, the same time, as long as it's the same pattern. So that's how you make a knife. And also a couple javelins. Well, a few javelins, so I'm going to be making 3. Okay. Now, the javelins are, like, a very easy, cheap, ranged weapon in this game. And the way that you need to know about them is whenever you throw a javelin, it pulls from the furthest one left. It's like, I'm going to throw this one, but it's actually going to pull the javelin from the leftmost slot in my inventory. So, throw, and it's gone. So normally, you're supposed to be able to pick up javelins, but it's kind of weird, because see, now I can pick this one up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so from that, I got sheepskin and raw mutton, which I'll do something with as soon as I'm away from the skeleton, because I don't want to touch the skeleton. Damn it, he wants to touch me, though. Okay, well, the javelins are both ranged weapons. I hear zombie. Oh, crap, this sucks. Ah, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, the good thing about the javelins is that they travel through enemies. And there's another skeleton coming to say hi. Okay, I'm going to run out of knife, aren't I? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run. And hide behind this tree. Hide behind the tree. I'd really like to go grab my javelin. I'm gonna die. And this is gonna suck because I'm right next to spawn. Yep. And now I'm just gonna have to do this for the rest of the night. Oh god, oh god. And so you also have slowness as soon as you spawn. I'll be right back as soon as it's day. Okay, and it's finally day. So I have managed to run over to where I was a couple times and pick up my stuff, so it should all still be here, and so is the skeleton. Yeah. Yep, run away. You can stay there. So, wow, I'm almost dead. So I was gonna make that my home, but I'm not anymore. Okay, so a note that you should probably take is you should make food a priority, and then shelter, and then just don't move. Just don't move after that. Because as long as you don't move, you're more likely that mobs will not spawn. You also want to try to get a bed quickly so you can sleep and get past all of that. Okay, slowness finally wore off, and I'm starting to get very, very hungry. Okay, let's go kill these sheep. We'll kill one more sheep for now. Okay. So I gotta say before that, I got mutton and sheepskin. Now, I'm pretty sure that should be good. I will kill one more. Nope, I'm gonna leave that sheep because it's the last one. There's only 2 now. I can see. You can eat eggs, so they're a renewable source of food, so you should probably find some chickens and hunker down with them. Okay, so... Okay, I'm just checking the gender because in order to breed animals, you need to have 1 male and 1 female, just like in real life. Now that gave me raw hide and raw beef. Now you see that the raw beef is much more than the raw mutton, so that is one thing to keep in mind. Different type of tree and a fruit tree. I'll talk about that later. So I'm just working my way over to this sort of peninsula-ish area just before I set up a base, and also all this gravel. Gravel's very useful, and I'll talk about that in a bit. Sorry about that. Okay, so now that we are over here, this area was kind of semi-protected by water. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing it out. So to clear it out, I'm going to make a shovel, which you also need to nap with your stones, but this time you take 2 rows out and then leave 1 on the bottom in the middle, and you get a stone shovel head. Now these stone tools do not last long at all, and I'd actually made 2 axes to chop down these trees yesterday, which was a mistake. I really should have been focused more on getting all my getting food and shelter, because now I'm cold, hungry. I'm not thirsty though, so that's a plus. Not thirsty. Okay, so something just happened right there is I think sometimes if you go too quickly, you just lose the entire rock, which is not a good thing. So keep that in mind whenever you're napping. Go slower, and you'll probably not lose a rock. Now, every time you nap, you do lose 1 rock from it, like even if it's not successful. So that is wasting a rock if you do that. I'm pretty sure that's clay. Okay, clay is going to be very nice. I'm going to go ahead and mine that up right now. So there's, I forget how much I'm going to need exactly. I think just 1 would have done actually, but whatever. I got 4. That's good. Is it already getting dark? I swear I just looked at the sun. I just looked at the sun. I thought it was going up. Oh well. Well, now I need to get back to the fire and start cooking stuff. But first, I'm going to make a spindle. Now this is part of making turning your sheepskin into wool. Okay, so you take that spindle and then you throw it in there. It's gonna start cooking, and I'm also gonna put some more logs on the fire so that it heats up again. Now in order to do anything with your sheepskin, first you need to scrape it, which means you take your knife above your sheepskin, scrape it, and scrape it. And that throws your knife and the sheepskin on the ground. So now I have 3 raw hide and 2 raw wool. Now there's not much, you cannot do anything crafting-wise with this raw wool. You have to use a spindle on it. Now right now this is just a clay spindle. This is not, you need to cook it to turn it into an actual spindle before you can do anything with it. And so I'm just waiting for this to cook. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I wish it'd go faster. It's up to faint red. I'm just rambling now to waste time, and it cooked. Okay, so now that ate the stick, which makes sense considering it was in a fire. So now it's a spindle head, give it another stick, and now it's a spindle. Now you take, not your clay. Why would you want to do anything with your clay with a spindle? You take your wool and do that. And now you can turn your wool yarn, which you made from the raw wool, into wool cloth. So if I can, there aren't any trees around here that I can get to easily. So I'm gonna need to cut these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's gonna be how many I need. Now you turn these logs into planks, which is what you need to do do anything with them. Now you can place these planks, and there's a nice little thing that shows up. It's just that. In fact, I'm going to throw some more food on the fire so that starts cooking, and that is what it's going to look like whenever you place it. So you can see that it takes up a 2x2 square, which means you can place up to 8 across. So you can then take these planks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put them like that, so you get these chestnut planks. And these are the actual block planks. They're like vanilla, and that's what you use to make a crafting table. I put a crafting table down. I'm gonna need to craft another set of planks. Just the 3. 2, 3, and you put wool cloth across it, and you have a bed. So that means I don't need to go through that horror of fighting mobs. Okay, so I need to refill my hunger. Now, since food is so hard, I recommend that you only eat up until your food would not. I recommend that you don't eat until you're full, but only up until one more piece of food would fill you up all the way. Okay. What to do next? I guess I'm going to cut down more trees. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go cut down some more trees after I finish cooking all of my food. See when that happens. Actually, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, so I'm gonna cook all this food, go cut down some more trees, punch some more rocks, and I will see you next time.